Fuji,
Yes.
hold on. Hold this camera.
Okay. Okay. What are we doing?
Point at me.
You
We gotta go. Let's go.
to someone. Oh my god, so.
Hurry!
Why are we running?
We have to fly. Go on time. Damn it! I forgot my legs.
Oh my god.
No, don't worry. It's okay. You don't have to be that consistent.
it was pretty smooth. It was pretty smooth on entry.
Of course it was. Perfect.
How long is the documentary?
6 minutes.
6 minutes. Okay. So, do I need to fill up time or do I need to be short? To be quick.
I will cut up your interviews a lot.
Okay. So then I'll just talk about. I'll talk about. Greatest Floor is probably the greatest event on campus, honestly. Sponsored by Eric the Ovis, he plans all this stuff, and we go for 24 hours and 24 events, and we just compete.
So I'm the main organizer of Greatest Floor. I do most of the behind-the-scenes planning. I work with the committee. I plan a lot of events as well for it. So a lot of the ideas is just I kind of try to think of something that's fun, and usually try to also break it up into certain sections. Some of them are sports events, more athletic based. We realize we're a little bit low in that. We don't have enough of those. I will try to create an idea based around, hey, we need something athletic. We're feeling like we don't have enough craft events, things that are really creative and crafty. We'll try to do some research and find what are some fun ideas that are based around that. A lot of it is just going on the internet or just trying to be creative or coming up with just fun twists on things you see.
I mean, for Greatest Floor, one of the great things is just trying to figure out all the weird things that Leovis will design for us to do. And so,
the 25th event.
The 25th event.
We're watching the videos and we're like, oh, these are rock and roll kind of stuff, right? SV999 or whatever, and so we're like, oh, SV99, maybe it's a clue or something. The little date, I don't remember what the date was. There's a date in the SRC video, and we're like, oh, it's a date, and then we looked and we're like, well, it's actually finals time.
so we tried to look something up at Banner Web, but there wasn't anything for finals during the 2017 spring quarter. So instead we're like, all right, well, maybe there's something else with Rose Holman SV999, and when we Googled it, the only thing that came up was this rose thorn that cross-listed SV999 with MA001.
Maybe we skip a few steps and figured that out, but it ended up being nothing.
I really don't want to try to make that.
I don't want to put anything on top. So the event I thought was most interesting was probably the MacGyver event. You had to devise some kind of tool, some kind of thing out of some random parts that you were given.
And I'm sure that him being an upperclassman, he had kind of had a little bit more experience and could think outside the box a little bit better than some of the freshmen.
And those parts costed money, and you had to design the most efficient and cheap one to get the apple down. This apple was 15 feet in the air or something like that, and there was a 5-foot PVC pipe that was $4 or something like that, something crazy expensive. We were like, is there a way we can use without using a PVC pipe? So we're like, ooh, I got an idea. So we took 4 paint sticks and we took duct tape and we taped it around it. Took 2 strips of duct tape and the paint sticks, and our main goal was to just throw this brick at it and try to knock it down. There's another event that was starting. It was the rap battle, which was also really good. They needed my glasses for the event, and so they took my glasses. So now I'm basically blind. Can't really see that well. I'm throwing it up there, and the guy's like, you have 10 seconds. I throw it up there one time, and it hits it. I'm like, oh, I'm done. It's spinning around, and everybody's like, oh, everybody's freaking out. And then I grab it again, and he's like, you have 3 seconds. And I throw it up there for one last time, and it hits it and knocks it down. And because we hit it and knocked it down, I got first place in it.
So thank you to everybody who helped make this possible. Thank you to all of you for showing up and having a good time and making this event possible. If we look at our participation numbers, our percentage was up from last year, which is awesome. So congratulations. We have about 55% of our on-campus people participate in at least one event.
Grace Floor is just like a great time. You get to go do all these weird events, and just get to hang out with your floor a little bit more. It's a good time.
It was amazing. Didn't sleep for a day, so that was cool.
But we won the puzzle.
We're done with that one.
They make this great 24 hours worth of events, and so we just take advantage of that.
Of your floors that I've seen in the past couple of years, I mean it's great. It's great. I see like a lot of. I think it helps that a lot of your guys. I mean it's a very good sense of community. You guys stuck together throughout the years. I think that's what helps is when you have a couple people who are really excited about it, who stick together every year and keep it going.
Some difficulties I could see as an upperclassman are participation really, because most people as upperclassmen sort of lose the motivation to do the fun events on campus.
You see a lot of floors kind of just separate, kind of go their own ways, maybe not, participate in lots of events after a while. But I see that, the floor that's, before you go on down, Lakeside 2, still 2, okay. So yeah, Lakeside 2, I see Lakeside 2 still has a lot of enthusiasm about things, still goes after things, still shows that excitement. I still see you guys at lots of events just around campus in general. I think it's that campus involvement that said you're a tight-knit group, but you're still a pretty big group, and that's what helps. Having both of those things is not too common. You'll see tight-knit groups who maybe it's only 3 or 4 people, and that's not enough to win Graves Floor. And you'll see big groups, but they're not very tight-knit, so they don't win. They don't get much participation in these types of things. But when you have both of those, you have a lot of people who are tight-knit and very excited about it. That's when you have upperclassmen winning Greatest Floor 2 years in a row. Champion Greatest Floor in 2019 is Lakeside 2.
What do we do with the money?
What do we do with the money?
Honestly, we should have gotten mugs, but no. Instead, we got these bathrobes.
We got bathrobes, which I still have, and they're very comfy.
Bathrobes are so comfy and amazing. I don't know why people would not want a bathrobe. So
They didn't even have. I was very disappointed. They didn't even say Lakeside on them.
I assumed they would say Lakeside on them. All of them.
All of the bathrobes.
The mugs, they look so cool. Should have gotten them.
You not get one?
No.
I was like,
I don't want. It's pointless.